have to use Craig again.
That's
God damn
fine.
it, I'm an
I mean,
idiot.
don't tell me that I have to use something again since I haven't fucking done any editing
Well,
yet.
whoever, the royal you.
That's me.
None of us are royalty, though.
Yeah. Fucking show.
I mean, I'm God. That's like better than royalty.
Hey, Stomp, you sounded really fucking. Wait a second. Should we do an intro for this?
What are we doing?
I think we're already pretty well dug in. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the PLAP again. I am Death Perception, and joining me today is Sinful.
Hey!
And the long-awaited return of STOMPeROO! Yeah, baby!
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Let's just add one thing. We are recording this right after episode 9, and STOMPeROO just came online, so we decided to
Literally
make a
woke up
bonus.
right as I saw Craig. I woke up, saw that you guys were in here, and I saw Craig leave right after I said I just woke up.
Yeah. You know what? It's bonus episode because it's such a special thing when Stompy is here with us.
Yes.
I'm never here.
I mean, like, you wouldn't... I mean, you're here more than Flugmorth or Dual Apocalypse or Normal Nomicon.
We can just kick Flug, to be honest. Because he's not gonna, come to the podcast ever.
Yeah.
I know it.
Oh.
Let's vote him off the island. I feel bad because we're going to be recording this and, maybe we shouldn't even tell him just, one day,
Nah, there he goes. Oh, bye-bye. No, wait. Oh, fuck. No, wait. I actually removed him from a friend. Hold on. Kick Flug.
Oh, no.
Fuck
I thought you were about to be like, oh god, oh fuck, I accidentally kicked Stomp, and then I was just gonna be gone.
No. There we go. I kicked Flug, and now I need to invite him to be my friend again. God damn it.
Well, that's awkward.
That is super
That's
awkward.
fucking ice cold.
He's a cool guy, but no can do.
Well, I mean, you've had 3 months to be on.
Yeah, he said, but the thing is, he told me that he doesn't want to be a part of podcast that's all about PCP, and I told him it's really not. Sometimes we discuss them, but
I actively avoid talking about the PCP. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that picture of DG's XGF and Ethan Ralph really got you rooted up, eh?
I just legitimately didn't know what the fuck you guys were talking about. I was literally like, who the fuck is this woman? Why do I care about her?
Who is Tibet?
Who the fuck is Death Perception?
Right? I hate that guy.
Balls and nuts.
Tibet is the next big YouTuber in Philly,
Oh.
Is that how Hobson is the best rapper in the game?
I mean, he's no Slim Kush.
What the fuck are you talking? Slim Kush?
That was my...
Hobson?
This guy in high school, he wanted his rap name to be Slim Kush. So he just memed on him about it forever.
There was a dude in my school who wanted my band to make a song about him called the Cody W Experience.
You should have.
And it's
hilarious.
You see, the problem is he's really boring.
Well, that would be even funnier,
His all he does with his life is smoke weed and lift weights.
There's always that guy, hey?
There were 17 of that guys at my fucking school.
Yeah. They always have the most annoying laugh. It's ah!
Yeah, mine, it was Cody and Gunner were those two guys.
Cody and Gunner. Yeah, those sound like those guys.
And then there was another dude named Walker who really wanted to be one of those guys, but he just kind of smoked weed and occasionally went to the gym, so he didn't count.
Aww.
Speaking of weed, I've been collecting some shrooms lately.
You've been smoking weed, dude.
No. I'm talking about shrooms.
Well, that's not weed at all, you fucking
No, it's
liar.
not, but it's drugs, and drugs are nice. I like drugs. Psychedelic drugs, that is.
I'm in a psychedelic rock band now.
Hey,
Cool.
nice.
Is it the same one, or is it like a new band?
It's a different band. I might have already been in the psychedelic rock band when I started this. I can't remember how long this has existed for.
It existed a little bit. I think it was like a week before Mother's Day. I know that because like I got
Okay,
dumped.
so yeah, I was in Jericho at the time we started this.
Yeah. Ugh.
Stomps, come on, Stomp, do something, say something funny.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Oh my god. He never
That's a good
fails.
one.
He never fails. Amazing. Holy shit.
God damn it. I don't know. I'm being pressured right now to be funny, and this doesn't work. I'm not funny. That's not my thing.
Okay, be
Deadpan.
cringe.
God
Be
damn it.
cringe instead. Be
No,
cringe
that's
instead.
even harder. You can't make him not be.
Oh, you want me to be cringe? All right, watch this. Fucking all right. So, I'm not asocial. I just am saving myself for marriage when I move to Japan and find a beautiful wife who is Asian and definitely wants to date a asocial schizophrenic lunatic who has no career.
Wow. Such goals. Holy fuck. That's so
Yeah,
cool. I love you.
Yeah, I mean, like that's based.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you
hope
guys knew this. I'm kind of the coolest guy on planet Earth.
I'm
I feel
afraid
like that's not self-aware. Like that's too self-aware to be cringe. Like the real.
I mean, I'll
cringe
just start
is-
talking about Warhammer lore if you want me to be cringe.
God, that is cringe. Ooh.
All right, so it all starts with the Necron tier and the old ones, right? And the Necrons, they lived on a planet that was very close to them, and they didn't really have much of an atmosphere, so they lived very short, painful lives where they pretty much all died of cancer. And the old ones were pretty much chilling, right? And they had no problems at all, pretty much ever. They just kind of were making new species and raising them up for fun. And then the Necron went. Actually, do you want me to explain all of Warhammer lore in one sentence to you?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's one sentence. How long can it be?
All right. So, some lizards told some cancer patients no. Then everything gets worse.
Do they like rape them?
No.
Oh. So, I mean,
No,
that
the
could
Necron, the cancer patients are the Necron tier, and some bullshit happens, and they become living metal skeletons known as the Necrons, who are enslaved by the Satan, who they then turn around and enslave the Satan and kill most of them, and then they kill the old ones, and then, like I said, everything gets worse, and then the elves murder fuck a god into existence.
Rad.
God,
Murder fucking
I
god
love-
into existence.
I
Yes,
sure love
Lanesh literally-
Games Workshop. Games Workshop is so cool, you know?
Yeah, are you guys
making-
excited for this podcast to get copyright strike because GW has been fucking overly protective of their IP for the last 2 months?
Yeah, but like you know what they're gonna like take our podcast down, but they're gonna hire us to make a Warhammer podcast because that's what they seemingly just do. They like
No,
fuck you
that's
up,
what they
and
do
then
with
they're like,
animators.
you either work with us or you won't work.
yeah, that's pretty much what they've done. And they killed Emperor as text to speech, which is literally the best Warhammer content on the internet.
That's true. That is definitely true. Like the fucking
Well, they didn't.
Emperor...
They didn't kill it. Alpha Busa was like, guys, I'm probably gonna get copyright striked, and I kind of have like a wife and children here, so I need to like stop doing this and focus on like getting a more stable career now that this isn't sustainable.
Yep.
That sucks.
Which sucks.
Yep.
But yeah, that's pretty much been my life for like the last few months, is just doing a lot of gigs, painting Warhammer models, and working.
That's cool.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
This is the worst fucking episode of this podcast.
This
oh my
you
God,
know.
well, now we finally. Yes, this is.
Okay, you know, I'm gonna be real here. Games Workshop, like, being so fucking overprotective over the IP that it like starts affecting fans, and like every other like Nintendo did same shit at some point. It really just makes me makes me really like mad about content ID anyway. Like it's just like it shouldn't like how do I say this nicely? If there wouldn't be laws about using IPs, then like I think like what would be better place?
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
no
especially
no
the fact that
content.
they like go forever. You know what I mean? Like the public domain existed for a reason, but like
Yeah.
Disney kept fucking it up, and now it's basically like 100 years. Like basically, I think the most recent public domain thing is like over 100 years old at this point.
Yeah.
Like fucking think about how much richer society is, like that everybody can use Dracula or Frankenstein or
And like
fairy tales, but like, you know, you can't use Mickey Mouse even though their whole business model was based around shitty fairy tale stuff.
exactly. And like
Yep.
when it comes to like fucking Warhammer 40k, there is no reason to like take fan content out of internet, because like 40k's like whole fucking story is like it's so fucking it's recorded for like it's recordings from millions years, you know? So like anything that happens in the fan content, you could basically say that it's like some sort of recording from something.
They did
somebody
the
that has
exact
like
opposite. They did the exact opposite of what Doom did. Doom and Sonic the Hedgehog did, where they both literally just said, "Fuck it, everything is canon." GW turned around and said, "Hey, what if we just made nothing canon?"
yeah. It's like it sucks because like I just like okay, so everybody was like up in arms about like the fucking Warhammer Adventures, you know, the children's thing. You know, you know that, yeah. So it
I
was
didn't
like,
mind that. I really didn't care about that.
yeah, well, okay, well,
But I
some
get
people
why
did.
people were mad.
Yeah, sure. So some people are like, oh, this is fucking stupid because the kids don't like guns and shit. I'm like, okay, fair, but
I mean, kids
you
love
don't.
guns.
But yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't matter if it's canon or not. It might just be some fucking drunken scribe's fucking story, you know?
Yeah, it might literally be, you could literally just say, "Oh, this is a bedtime story that a scribe made."
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I know there's a better word for scribe in 40k. It's like some.
No, it's scribe. It's
Okay. I
Adeptus
remember that
scribe.
there was like memorandum or something like fancy like that, but I don't care. Scriptonius. I don't know. But yeah, it's there's so little reason to like retcon anything in 40k. Why did they
Yeah.
retcon pariahs? I don't understand. What the fuck? Like
Wait,
that
they
was the
didn't
fucking. They retconned the fucking Necron unit that were made out of
Oh,
humans, blank humans.
No, I thought you were talking about they retconned the entire pariah gene, and I was like, they didn't? What the fuck?
Okay. Well, I don't. Well, they did retcon the Necron unit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they did. Or maybe it just sucks now because I've never seen people use it.
You know what? I can't. Why did they retcon Sense? I mean, they didn't retcon Sensei, but they haven't really talked about them at all anymore. So, I mean, it would make so much sense for Emperor to have like biological children, since the dude has been living for like thousands of, like so long now.
I mean-
Obviously, he would have fucked some women in that time.
Yeah. I think the Sensei are like officially non-canon now. They pretty much got replaced by the Primarchs.
I mean, yeah, but weren't Primarchs and Sensei part of the lore at the same time?
No, actually. I
Really?
don't think so. Yeah.
Wait, when
'Cause
did
originally-
Okay, come on, go on. Yeah.
Because like Sensei were like first and second edition, and like at that time the characters of like Robote Gilliman and stuff
Are you
did
talking?
exist. But
Is this Rogue Trader we are talking about?
First edition was Rogue Trader. Second edition was Warhammer 40k.
Okay.
But yeah, they might have kind of existed in third edition too. But I think that's when Primarch started to come around. But in like first and second edition, there was like a character named Rabute Gilliman. There was Lehman Russ. There were all those boys, but they were just the chapter master. They weren't like they were just the guy who was in charge at the time. They weren't anything particularly special. And then in third edition, they were like, no, these are like 15-foot tall, fucking doubly genetically modified super soldiers. And then Sensei kind of got phased out, and their kind of purpose got split up between rogue traders and the Primarchs. But yeah. GW is a fucking nightmare, and I regret ever getting into Warhammer.
So I'm kind of getting the same vibes right now. Though I'm still gonna read some books. Some good novels. Warhammer novels.
Yep.
Still wishing that Warhammer anime would be a thing. That would be cool. Would like
Nope,
it. I would love
never
it.
gonna happen. They made they made an animation called Bolter and Blood that has a very stylized like art style, but it's not an anime, it's 3D.
Super sad. Have you seen the what was it called? Ultramarine movie?
No, I have not. What the fuck?
There's this like 3D animated Warhammer movie.
Are you talking about Astartes?
Oh, no, that was the fan movie, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about a legit Warhammer 40k movie that came out. And it's
Damn,
already...
that would be pretty neat, but here's the problem with it. It's Ultramarines.
It's actually
Fuck
like...
the Ultramarines.
Yeah, it's called Ultramarines. A Warhammer 40k movie. But you know what? It's kind of cool. I mean, it's bad, but it's kind of cool. It came out.
Are you talking about that one that came out in like the 80s?
No, I'm talking about the one that came out in 2010.
Oh, okay. I'm unaware of that one. I know there was one that came out in like the 80s from like Russia or Poland or something like that, and it was really fucking shitty.
You should check this out. It's not as bad as people say it is. I mean, it is like the animation is horrible and
speaking of animations that aren't shitty or related to Warhammer, are y'all familiar with Bigtop Burger?
Yeah, I love Bigtop Burger.
It's amazing.
I love Bigtop Burger. I just saw that dude's animation Wires, and I
Wire is such. I legit like I rewatched
I did
that
not
like once a week.
I did not realize that guy wrote all of the music for Bigtop Burger and Wire. And now that I know that, it like makes me come doubly hard.
Yeah, and he has like I think he released an album to Spotify.
Yeah, he did.
Have you guys seen Captain Ichima yet from him?
Yes. Oh, it's so good. I mean, everything that guy does is fucking great. He has like no bad stuff.
Yeah, I love the one where it's fucking Frasier and Niles, but they're like demon lords.
Oh, the one that's like a spoof of a old like adventure games where like the prince is getting constantly killed by the wizard. It's fucking awesome. I love it. Even the fucking sounds in that are perfect. It's like it really does sound like an old game.
Yeah.
The thing that made me like go absolutely insane was like I was rewatching Bigtop Burger a couple nights ago, and I just now realized that shit is 3D animated.
Yeah, isn't it fucking wild?
Like I knew it had 3D assets in it, but I thought like the main characters in them were like 2D. I thought he just drew them, but no, those are just 3D rigs.
I gotta be real here. I remember the first time I saw his video, and it was the Palpatine, the one with the Star Wars one, with the like where like Palpatine like drops down from the ship and like fucking I must fix my broken body using my force powers. Woo!
The first one I ever saw was Morpheus.
Morpheus, Orpheus, Dorpheus. Yeah.
Morpheus drinking a 40 in a death basket.
Yes. And then there's witches on Tinder. Miriam, look at this new app. You need to come and see this. If I was a young child, I would give witch my blood.
That dude and Louis Zong give off opposite but equal energies.
Yeah.
Like, they both just, like, everything they make is bangers, but Louis Zong, like, tries to make really adorable content that, like, children can adore, and We're the Kids makes Bigtop Burger.
Yeah.
Oh man, so have you been, have you seen the sequel to it yet that they're working on?
To Bigtop Burger?
Yeah, they're, it's like a second, like, season.
Yeah, I saw episode 2. Or season 2, episode 1.
Yeah, season 2, episode 2 came out after.
I actually went
did
to,
it already come out?
I think so. I mean, I've seen it. No, actually, no. It's on his Patreon. It's the preview. Right.
I went to Worthy Kids channel, and I actually found like that they have lots of couple side channels, and one of them is called Worthy Kids Music. So that's a channel I'm gonna follow now right away. Since is so
Wire is
cool.
unironically like a fucking banger of a song.
Yeah. And then there's a Worthy Kids dubs, and it has like four of Worthy Kids animations dubbed in Japanese.
Yeah, that's why Captain Yajima is in Japanese. It's basically you just liked them so much that you wanted to work with them.
Right. Honestly, the animation is fucking Captain Yajima is fucking. You wouldn't know it's animated with 3D animation. It's so good.
Oh man, it makes me.
I used to want to be an animator for a very short time when I was a kid, and that's why I still have like mildly okay art skills because I occasionally will pick up a pen. But like, because I tried to learn how to do animation, I now understand how fucking hard animation is, and good animators scare me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a bad animator.
I love how there's like I went to the channels page on Worthy Kids, and they have like only like about 10 subscriptions, but all of these are like, so there's like Wintergatan who did the Marble Machine. Then there's Townsend's, the channel that cooks like old middle-aged foods. And fucking Jamie Oliver, okay. Babish Culinary Universe. Yeah, Worthy Kids really likes food apparently. And then there's just like at the end like ContraPoints. Okay, cool.
Based.
I like how, like, for whatever reason, he just like has this weird obsession with like clowns versus vampires, or clowns versus the undead in general.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I, in fact, quite love the idea of clowns being some mystical creature on par with like zombies.
Yeah, basically like the creature from It, you know, but like good guys.
Yeah,
I mean, all of the characters in Bigtop Burger are named after and designed after like famous horror clowns or horror people.
Really? All of the clowns?
Yeah, all the clowns are named after something to do with It. Like,
like Pennywise, obviously.
Yeah, Stephen King, and then Billy and Tim are like named after his two actors.
Okie dokie.
I think Zomberg's named after something else too. Like the character, like it's the same kind of gimmick.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like the worst episode ever.
God, it's almost like this episode we didn't choose like any fucking.
It's almost like I literally said, "Get Craig back in here" as a meme, and then we did it. Fuck it, we're sending it. Don't even edit this one. Just stack the fucking audio on top of each other and push it out.
I can do that. That I can do.
Just stack the audio on top of each other. It's not even going to be fucking laid out correctly. There's not even gonna be like we're not even gonna do the fucking visualizer or anything like that. I'll literally draw a PLAP logo in MS Paint, and that can be the fucking.
Oh my god, you read my mind right there. Yes. Yes.
Just the PLAP bonus episode or the PLAP bad episode. Yes, let's call this the bad episode.
The bad one.
Yeah,
The
welcome
return
to
of
the worst
Stomps,
episode of the
aka
PLAP.
the bad episode.
Yep.
So, yeah. Life is cool. Yep.
What sort of jackass transition is that? Yeah, life is.
That was a real fucking Dean
How
Kamen
am I
right
supposed
there.
to fucking work with that, motherfucker?
That was a Dean Kamen right there.
You know, it's sometimes you gotta understand that society is and yeah.
You have to understand that
Society. We live in a society, and life
This says so
is
much about our
life.
society, and yet we still live in one.
I'm right now reading a good manga, and it has a big muscular lady.
Nice.
What's the name of the manga right now?
It's called what the fuck? The Hunters Guild, Red Hood.
I've never even heard of that.
Yes, because it's pretty new manga. And there's the lady. There's the big lady.
Big lady. Where's the big lady? Oh, voice text. Voice text.
My eyes come out of my eye sockets, and my tongue rolls out, and I whoa, and I whistle.
My eyes come out of my eye sockets, and my jaw hits the floor, and I make an audible "awooga."
my eyes come out of my eye sockets, and I just fucking die. That's it.
I start bleeding profusely from my now gaping eye sockets and die within minutes.
Yeah.
So, are your eyes, still attached from the cord? Can you, still kind of see, your eyeless face if you, if I,
oh my
turn
god,
it
that
over
just
to you?
reminded me. That just fucking reminded me. I got in an argument in, 3rd grade about whether or not your eyes have fucking cords attached to them.
Yeah,
With another... When I was in 3rd grade, somebody was like, no, they don't have cords on them. And I was like, what are you talking about? And they were like, no, they're just free floating in there. And I was like, how the fuck do you think it works? And she was like, and I was like, just to give him an example, I was like, have you never seen that fucking episode of SpongeBob where they go inside of SpongeBob's head? And she's like, that's a cartoon, that's not real. I was like, yeah, I was actually about to have a stroke in 3rd grade over the fact that these fucking human beings, there were fucking 5 people arguing with me.
I can't believe they don't think that SpongeBob is real. What the fuck?
SpongeBob is so real. Everything about that show is anatomically correct.
Mm-hmm.
I bet they don't even like Wallace and Gromit.
Oh man, I bet they don't.
Everything in that show is everything else in that show is real except David Hasselhoff. I just don't believe that that dude exists.
Yeah, that can't exist.
Fake.
That's fucking fake.
Yeah.
They have an animatronic of him that's 10 feet tall in order to make that.
Yeah,
shot.
David Hasselhoff owns it.
Wait, who? How can he own it if he's not real?
You're so right. You're so right, bestie.
Yeah. Checkmate, Gatheists.
And that's life. That's just life is life, And no.
Life is just going checkmate, Gatheist.
Yep. It's all about owning the libs.
Yeah.
You know what I think?
What? No, I don't know what you think. That's why I want you to tell me.
I think we have had e-girls for a little too long, and we need to upgrade them. You know what I'm saying?
In which direction?
Okay,
Cat
hear me out.
girls?
First step, we changed the name of e-girls, right? They stopped being e-girls, and we changed them to I-ladies, right?
Okay.
And then I laid these nuts on your fucking face, got his ass.
Oh man. Well, I mean, they're gonna change e-girls now that OnlyFans is gone. It's where are they gonna go?
Good question.
I mean, there's probably going to be just some another site that's gonna take them.
I'm gonna be real with y'all right now. I'm gonna be real with all of you right now. I've literally never even looked at OnlyFans. I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's basically like a subscription service for whores. It's
Well,
like,
that's a fucking nasty way to put it. Holy fuck. Okay. It's
I mean,
basically like it's a Patreon for sex workers, basically.
Um,
I mean, not even
it's
basic, not
basically
even
like
sex
cam
workers.
girls.
Yeah,
They're just
cam
like
girls.
cam
Yeah,
girls, you know?
but like some people say it's sex work, so I'm like, okay, well, sex work is valid in my opinion. So
I mean,
Okay,
is it
hear me
really
out
sex
here.
work if you never have sex with anyone?
I guess.
Why the fuck would I pay for porn in the year of our
Exactly.
Lord 2021?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, it's because it's got this like really creepy parasocial aspect.
That doesn't make it invalid. Like, come on. Like,
I mean, I don't, parasocial relationships are bad, but also
yes,
like, get that bag.
yes.
Also,
I
somebody's
mean,
willing to pay for it.
yeah. That's the system we live in, and you gotta make money to live. So yeah. Unless you are hurting somebody, fucking go for it.
Even if you are hurting somebody, if they're into it, go for it.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, then it's different.
That's why
yeah.
we should make consensual murder legal.
Honestly,
Not assisted
Death, you want to make that a reality right now?
suicide. Sure. What do you mean?
All right. What's your address? I'll come over and I'll fucking cave your skull in with a fucking bowling ball. I lost the plot on that one.
Yeah. My brother almost did that to me once with a paint can. Like, we got in a bad fight when we were like 5. He almost like smashed my skull in.
I remember when my best friend and we had a sword fight with hockey sticks, and then he hit me so hard to my neck that I still have a scar from it.
Cool.
I remember one time I showed up to a birthday party, and literally within 5 seconds of me getting out of my mom's car, this was when I was like 7, there was a bunch of kids with airsoft guns, and I brought an airsoft gun too, of course, and my friend's little brother wanted to show me his airsoft gun, and he did it in the stupidest way possible, in that he ran up to me with it pointed directly at my head, and he was like, "Hey, look at this, and then he accidentally pulled the trigger and shot me in the fucking neck from like 3 feet away with a fucking BB.
And I
Are you sure that was an accident, or maybe he just wanted to shoot you? Just to kill a man, just to watch him die.
Have you considered that he wanted to kill you?
Yeah.
You're so right, bestie.
Yeah.
Well, it definitely didn't go well for him, because after I got over the seething pain of being shot in the neck from point blank range, I proceeded to steal the gun from him and literally beat him with the gun. I was a violent child.
I'm a twin, so I got a lot of fist fights with my little brother.
I have a sister, and me and her got in a lot of fights. We still do.
Yeah.
Should I run out to I don't know if my sister's home, but should I just run out to my sister's room and just be like, "Hey, Caitlin, fuck you,"
You
and then
should.
run away? All right, I'll do it really loud.
But like
I'll go see if she's in
Naruto
her
run,
room.
it'll be really funny.
Yes.
Yep, I'm doing it. Hold on. Hopefully you guys can hear this. Boost my audio.
Yes.
Boost my audio and fucking Craig, hold on. Also be entertaining while I'm away.
I wonder where STOMPeROO went.
I don't know. Probably being based, I guess.
Yes. That dude, he just doesn't know when to quit.
Yep.
Yeah, always like upping the ante and shit. Yep.
Hey, let me tell you why communism is stupid and dumb. All right, so
I'm gonna fucking teach you one day. We are gonna have a fucking we're gonna have a fucking debate podcast 101.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
bad
news. Mission failed. We'll get
him next
time.
Oh, what happened?
Mission fucking failed. She's
She
not home.
Oh.
She's not home.
Aw.
I did run downstairs and I did scream at my mom, but I ran downstairs and screamed D's nuts, but I don't know if you guys could hear it.
I think I heard something. Maybe if I listen back.
I couldn't hear anything because DP went on this huge rant about how he hates communism, he hates socialism, he hates
Black
females. Yes, and black people. Yes.
Again, just so everybody knows, Death Perception's real name is Richard James McCleary. You can get him fired from his job if anybody gets mad at anything he says.
Nobody can fire me from Burger King. That's my real job.
He is the Burger King.
Yeah.
I did not know you work at Burger King until you made that pixel art.
I actually don't work at Burger King. It was a liar.
Oh shit.
You can't fire him because he has a firing squad that fires you first.
It just shoots me with a fucking gun.
Yeah, you're fired.
God, imagine how much better firing squads would be as a deterrent from committing crimes if they made puns at you right before they shot you to death.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, chew on this. Bang. Because food jokes.
Imagine if you were about to get executed, and the fucking firing squad, right before they executed you, say, "It's such a shame that you're about to die of ligma."
What? Ligma balls! Bang, 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 bang.
That's like fucking... Y'all have seen that old-ass video, Dilbert 2, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you know the comic character Dilbert, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know Gilbert.
It's a video about him going on a shooting spree at his office.
What the fuck?
And at one point, he fucking walks up to a girl and he's like, "Which came first, ranch or Cool Ranch?" What?
Isn't it...
Sinful. Which came first, ranch or Cool Ranch?
Cool Ranch?
Cool Ranch?
Alright, you both answered correctly. In the video, she answers ranch and then proceeds to get shot in the fucking head. This video is on YouTube, by the way.
Isn't Dilbert's like fucking illustrator and author like a fucking nut job who like talks about hypnosis and like crystals and shit?
Yeah, he's got this
absolutely
really weird speech condition where like he can only talk under like certain circumstances.
Yeah. Also, he like, really likes Trump.
The rules change. Yeah, that's super fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to think that like all the newspaper strips like this were made by real human beings and not like just like some machine that just shits out Garfield, you know?
The only good comic from that era was fucking Gary Larson's The Far Side.
Let's see. Far Side. Gary
Just look up Cow
Larson.
Tools. Just look up Cow Tools. Just look up Cow Tools.
I love Garfield minus Garfield. That's like my that's like my favorite comic.
Oh,
you ever hear that?
I know this is I know this. This is like a meme because nobody understands what the fuck it means.
Yeah.
I certainly
like, now if you're doing sci-fi or fantasy like that, a lot of people will use Cow Tools as an example for how to like make fantasy tools and shit like that. Just like make it close enough to something that's real, or if you need something really wild, put it right next to something that looks real, and people just assume that it has an actual purpose, and you planned out what it actually does. Because if you're looking at Cow Tools, right? There's one that looks like a fucking saw, right? There's one that looks like just a poorly made saw. And then what the fuck are the rest of those for? Like, clearly these are real tools because there's that one saw there.
Yeah, it like... Okay, so Wikipedia, like, I'm gonna read this fast. It depicts depicts a cow standing in front of a table of bizarre misshapen implements with the caption "cow tools." The cartoon confused many readers who wrote or phoned in seeking an explanation of the joke. In response to the controversy, Larson issued a press release clarifying that the thrust of the cartoon was simply that if a cow were to make tools, they would lack something in sophistication.
Yeah.
This
dude literally wrote a Twitter shitpost, and this dude literally wrote a Twitter fucking shitpost before Twitter was a goddamn thing, and somehow accidentally like changed society.
Changed the society.
Yep.
I mean, is that all we can hope to do? Is to change society?
I sure wish to change society.
I was at work a while back, and my boss was talking with somebody, and like we're talking, and she uttered the phrase, "We live in a society," like unironically, and I just burst out laughing. I felt really bad.
How tools, interesting society. Lesson in world building. Holy fuck. So, yeah, cows are funny because they can't make good tools.
Yep.
Awesome.
Because they're dumb.
There's there's just something in that picture, like, is the barn supposed to, like, be part of the joke because there's so much empty space and then there's just the barn out there? Like, why?
It was probably he drew the cow and the table, and he was like, this needs one more thing, but I'm like, got 2 hours. I need to do something. That's probably exactly why there's a barn there. There's probably zero thought put into it.
That's fucking amazing. It's great. I need to know. I'm gonna search for that Dilbert animation you were talking about. Let's see. Dilbert shoots office. Dilbert 2.
No, it's called Dilbert 2. Just look up Dilbert 2.
Let's see. Dilbert 2. There we go. The 70s dude going green. Okay. Guess it's one of these. There is a bunch of videos.
I just want to be silent and let him watch this, but also Craig is still recording.
I wonder which one of these it is.
I mean, he could just mute us while he's watching it, you know?
It's C Boyardee archive.
Okay, so Dilbert 2. Come on.
Oh wait, no, it might be Dilbert 3. It's Dilbert 3.
I found
3,
it. I think. But there's this like thumbnail with like Dilbert's badly drawn face with like.
It's Dilbert 3. It's Dilbert 3, not Dilbert 2. It's Dilbert 3.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Mm-hmm.
So while he watches this, Sinful, mute yourself while you watch this.
Okay.
Or deafen yourself, whatever. Because me and Death are going to talk about very important things. Namely, we're just going to make fun of you while you watch this, and then try to pretend we didn't when you come back.
Oh, like we always do?
Alright, so now that he's gone, now that he's muted, Death, what is your least favorite thing about Sinful?
I don't think his accent is real. I think he's faking it. Who even heard of
you think he's faking his accent?
Yeah,
I believe it. I'd absolutely believe it.
Yeah.
I don't think you sound like that. I think you're faking that voice.
Yeah, I actually have a really deep, cool, Chadley voice, but it's like a power limiter. You know?
Yep, you gotta hide it. You can't be Death Perception and also have a deep voice. Only STOMPeROO, the dude with the fucking meme name, is allowed to have a mildly deep voice.
Yeah, that's just how it has to be. But everyone else has a pretty deep voice here besides Soup and me.
All right, what are we gonna? I actually don't think I can. I don't think I've ever been on a podcast with Soup.
Do you watch the PLAP at all? When like
I do. I like skim through it when I can. I'll usually get like halfway through it and then get pulled away, and then I'll forget to watch the rest of it.
Yeah. Anyway, so the reason the Burger King guy is in the thumbnail for episode 7 that is basically we were recording it, and I got hungry, and I just went to Burger King, and I didn't mute myself.
Just in the middle of the episode? Did you like
Yeah.
reconnect on your phone and take everybody on your adventure to Burger King?
Yeah, I didn't leave. Like, it's just like, things are going good. It's like, hey, can I get a cheeseburger and some McNuggets? All right.
You just fucking. You just went to Burger King.
I just went to Burger King, yeah.
That's so fucking powerful of you.
Yeah. We're talking about the end of the world, so it's like the end of Ava, but it's the Burger King guy.
And now, imagine, this needs to become a thing where you go get food on the podcast, and imagine, one time they're going to ask for a name, and you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to make a choice on that day. Will you tell the person asking for your name that your name is Richard James McCleary?
My name is Richard James McCleary. What are you talking about?
You're so right. Just kidding. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the folder right now and say your actual name out loud.
I actually did say my name in one of the episodes. So I asked them to bleep it out, but they didn't.
I think your name is like Mark or something.
Dehumanize yourself and face to bloodshed. Yeah.
He watched it.
I watched it.
Sinful, give me your honest opinions on Dilbert 3.
No, it's pretty wild. Excellent animation. Soundtrack, pretty balling.
I'm working on the thumbnail for the PLAP for this episode right now. It's getting pretty good.
Hold on, I'm gonna draw my
I gotta
version of the thumbnail.
say something. I have to say something. This the animation reminded me of another content creator called Pilot Red Sun.
Yeah.
And I was like,
is this tracks?
Yeah. And like even the animation, like if it would be revealed that it's the same guy, I would believe it.
Man, the thing that sucks about this is I'm on my other computer now, which is like the Linux machine that I hate so much. It has MS Paint, which is the thing that I use. But like, it's like a worse version of it. It's like the early one from like Windows XP and not the one from like Windows 7.
Hey, I remember my first thing that I ever drew was like my first year of trying to do art and shit was entirely on MS Paint because I didn't have anything.
Unironically, MS Paint is like my go-to.
Well, you do like pixel art and shit, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
MS Paint's pretty alright for pixel art.
Yeah, you can't do transparency though, which is a problem.
I remember I watched a video of some like artist actually showing people how to use MS Paint, and they were doing some fucking nutty shit. They were using like gradients and shit like that, and I was like, I didn't even know you could fucking do that in MS Paint.
What? I didn't know you could do that either. What the fuck?
They were like using like I don't know how, I can't remember, but they were like drawing eyes, and they were like doing like fucking cat girls and shit like that because it was probably like a small child drawing for their DeviantArt account.
Oh man, DeviantArt. Yeah, I used to have a DeviantArt. I guess I still do. I just don't upload on anything.
Same, I do have.
I got banned from DeviantArt.
What for?
I can't even remember. I think I just like started bullying somebody on there that I knew in real life for no reason.
That's what you get for being a cyber bully.
Cyberbullying is pretty cool. Keep doing it.
It is cool, you know? Fucking, I don't think people get bullied enough in society.
Society?
Society? What's the deal with society?
Life is a society.
Life is a lot like society. We live in a life.
Yeah, I live my society. I live my life like a society. I like I'm.
All right, I got the cover done for this episode, guys. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright.
I'm ready. Do it. Kill me.
Hold on, I gotta save it. Untitled.jpg. Here we go. There we go.
Oh god.
There you go.
What is it? Oh, it's so good.
I love it.
That's gonna be
crying.
what's up. Literally shaking and crying right now. This is so powerful.
Dude, I'm working on one right now too. Sinful, you should also make one.
Okay, I'll take out my paint. All right,
Once
there
these
we
are
go.
both done, this is the end of the episode. Once we submit both of ours, it will be done. And then we're
Okay.
only gonna upload one of them, and nobody will know what the other two looks like.
No, that's not fun. It should be fun. It could be like an art contest. You know, we'll just be like, what do you guys think?
An art contest because Stomp woke up late.
Yep.
Art contest. Yes.
Josh, square.
Yes, bitches.
Oh man, so I started listening to this podcast called Kill James Bond.
Ooh.
It's fucking
Alright.
great. So it's basically these, three people, they just fucking watch James Bond movies and then they just mercilessly rip on them and how terrible they are. It's really funny. It's just like how much of like a weird loser James Bond actually is.
He really is, yeah.
Yeah. He's just like
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've never seen a James Bond movie.
Oh.
I've seen a couple. I saw Skyfall in theaters. I saw it on New Year's Eve. That was kind of cool. I got
Was it cool? Was it cool? Are you sure about that? Was it cool? Are you
It's
sure?
cool seeing a movie on to see like movies on holidays. That's really cool.
I guess it is cool.
Me and my brother started seeing movies on every Christmas Day.
I recently watched the new Suicide Squad, and it was okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought about it too. It was good. I mean, I liked it.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if I would watch it again, but it was good. But I have the thing. I almost never rewatch like so-called real media. I don't know. I just this dumb term I came up with, like non-internet content.
That's like fucking art, music academia, and their weird obsession with art music.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, there's like a specific subcategory of music that's literally called art music.
Oh.
Okay.
And it's really just music that white aristocrats made in like the medieval times, or not medieval, in like the Renaissance period.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like there's a specific group of music that most fucking normal human beings would just call classical music that art academia would call art music.
Yeah, I mean, some things are art music. I really like outsider art music.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Wesley Willis and shit like that.
And what was the fucking band with 3 girls in it? Like Mr.
the
Foot
Shags.
Foot is Mr. Foot.
Yeah, you're thinking of the Shags.
Yep.
Yep.
Or Daniel Johnston.
Yeah. It's
Mr.
Yeah.
Mean Girls Give Pleasure.
The there's this song called 433. I think it's called that. And it's basically the sound of nothing, and it's like, oh, it's your reaction to it is this actual song.
Alright, are you ready to hear the hottest take you'll ever hear in your life?
Oh yeah, I want to hear it.
All music, including the shit that Trixie or whatever name Digi is going by right now. All music, including that music, all the way to Beethoven's like Fifth Symphony in Dream Theater, is all art.
Yeah, I mean,
whoa.
I agree. I think the whole debate on like whether something is or isn't art is kind of retarded and pretentious. Like, I subscribe to a very loose definition of what art is. It's basically this guy Scott McCloud. His definition of it is art is everything that
Okay, here's mine.
Food that is not
Bang.
related to survival of our species.
I mean, I have a lot of weird musical hot takes. I also unironically believe that hyperpop is just the natural evolution of punk.
Okay, elaborate.
So punk evolved out of a setting where rock was the big thing, right? And it was
Okay.
kind of a spit in the face to everything that like the older people thought made good rock music, right?
Okay.
Now we're living in a world where rap and pop are the two big genres, right?
Okay.
And hyperbop is literally spitting in the face of everything that's supposed to make pop good by cranking it to like 200 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a weird like funhouse mirror of it, like a parody.
Also, it has the same energy of punk where a lot of the LGBT community flock to it the same way that a lot of LGBTQ people flocked to punk in the 80s.
Oh.
Interesting. Yeah, okay, I can see that. That's not that hot a take.
I also believe rap and rock are the exact same genre, just they come from different. They serve the exact same function to their to the market that they are designed for.
Yeah, I can see that. I'd say they're different enough because they're like instrumentation and like their sound is like totally different.
I have a lot of weird hot takes.
I for the longest time couldn't get into rap.
Matrix 2 was actually good.
Alright, are you ready for a really hot take? Are you ready for a disgustingly hot take?
Oh, give it to me.
Sequel trilogy wasn't that bad.
I mean, the problem was that like they weren't. It was nothing. Like it would have been better if it was bad. Like
yeah, that's fair.
we're talking about Star Wars, right? Like
yeah.
And then like
I mean, I am very mad about how hard they cucked my boy Finn, but
I mean, it's amazing how like this trilogy might as well have not existed for the amount of legacy that it had. Like it doesn't introduce anything that like is cool or is going to be memorable going forward.
And now Disney has accepted that they can't make any good Star Wars media, and they just hired Studio Trigger to make a bunch of Star Wars anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, have you seen that? What's that name? It's the Star Wars anthology series that's coming out.
Yep. No. I
yeah,
know,
Studio Trigger is one of the studios working on that.
Wait. So it's like the Animatrix then, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically,
it's literally going to be like the Animatrix. So far, the one there's one that literally like has like it's 3D animated and looks like Borderlands. That one's gonna be super cool. There's one that I think is animated by Studio Trigger, and all I remember from it was that there was a man with a like lightsaber umbrella.
The show is called Star Wars Visions, and Trigger is also working on cyberpunk anime. You can actually like check out I actually posted this on voice text, but there's like this the history of Gynax chart, and you can actually see like Star Wars Visions in the Trigger section.
That's cool. I'm really glad because I really loved the Animatrix, and I really wished other franchises took that same format and like did something with it. Like imagine a Batman version of the Animatrix or Star Wars. That'd be cool as fuck. Just
there's 3 that I'm super hyped for because they like teased all of them. There's one that's apparently just about pod racing. That's just gonna be like a 5-minute pod race. I know for a fact that's gonna slap.
Yeah.
Have you guys
Star Wars Ronin?
Yeah.
Star Wars Ronin might be good. That's one of them. And then whichever one had the fucking lightsaber umbrella, that one better slap.
This is starting to sound like. Have you seen the Netflix original Love, Death, Robots?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. This is starting to sound like that, but with Star Wars theme.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of that same idea. I mean, the Animatrix did it first. Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, anthologies existed before the Animatrix.
True.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Dead Love and Robots isn't like what is anthology actually?
It's
Anthology
basically,
just is like a collection of short stories.
Do they have
yeah,
to take place in the same universe or like
they can, but they
IP?
don't have to.
Okay.
Generally they'll have the same setting. If they're in the same universe, good question.
And
Okay.
like they'll like share some things in common, but like really they just have to be called the same thing. Like Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy VII aren't really related to each other, but they're an anthology series.
God, it's so Final Fantasy is like one of the most confusing like series because there's like every like game has its well not every game but almost every like 7 has its own 7 is its own sub series. The fucking game with Lightning as the main character that
13.
one is it yeah that one has its own sub series. So confusing. Holy fuck.
Speaking of
Like,
Final Fantasy, I recently installed Final Fantasy 14 and have not played it one time.
Understandable.
I've heard 14.
I like installed it because I was like, you know what? I haven't played an MMO in a minute. I wonder if I still enjoy these. And then proceeded to install it, and then I have not opened it.
I remember downloading it like a few years back, and I played it for like 3 hours, and that's about it. I'm really not into MMOs. Guild Wars
I
2
like
was something I was
PlanetSide.
into. Oh yeah, PlanetSide was
PlanetSide
pretty
is probably
fun.
my favorite.
Played it for a few
PlanetSide
hours.
still exists. I play it kind of regularly. I play with a group called Hammered, and we just get really fucking drunk every Friday and play Hammered. Yeah, HMRD. We just get really fucking drunk and play PlanetSide.
Do you actually get anything done? Do you actually conquer any areas or like bases?
Oh yeah, we take shit all the time, and every time we take anything, we scream "Get hammered!" There's also another group that doesn't really exist anymore called the War Pigs, and they take the game way too seriously, and we will occasionally just go bully them.
That sounds awesome. I imagine like every time
the dude who runs it is named Pale Tiger, and sometimes we'll just start spam joining his platoon and just calling him like we'll just like accuse him of beating his children and shit.
STOMPeROO is so cool. STOMPeROO is so fucking cool. Like he gets drunk, he plays games, you know. He's so cool.
Yeah.
I know. I partake in Beelzebub's kale. I drink the spicy water.
Yes, I want to suck STOMPeROO's drumstick.
Please do not. Please
do
not.
Cool?
My drumsticks are very expensive.
Yes, I can. But they are just wooden sticks. What do you mean? They can be expensive. Come on.
A pair of drumsticks cost me like $10.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing.
I break like 3 drumsticks on average per show.
Nice. Hey, you know what's cool? Tool. Tool is pretty cool.
Tool's pretty alright. I never got into Tool.
I can't remember what songs they did.
Lateralus.
46 and 2.
And then there's I actually love their recent album. Well, recent.
I've just never really been into prog rock at all. Or prog metal at all.
I'm basically like when I started like actually listening to music, because there used to be a time when I didn't like listen to music except like video game music. When I like started listening to music, at the same time I started to get really into fucking psychedelic drugs, and somehow like I went and started listening to Tool because people say like, yeah, Tool is like so psychedelic and stuff. Well, it's it's really not, but like
I like
it's
prog
really
metals. Good. I like prog metal's like soft boy cousin who went to college. Math rock.
Oh, math rock.
Love me some math rock.
Math rock. Love math rock.
You ever listen to math rock?
No, never. I don't understand it. It's weird. I don't. It's like math, but it's what?
Yeah,
Music,
it just
math?
doesn't add up.
I don't understand. I'm really bad at math. And DP is even worse at math because he's 21.
Math rock has nothing to do with math. It's just called math rock because it's
Why?
got a lot of complicated time signatures.
Oh, I just thought it was made by a bunch of fucking math nerds.
Yeah,
No,
like
no, okay,
mathematicians at school. We're getting bullied all the time.
After this podcast is over, we're sitting in this fucking call, and I'm pulling Groovy in here, and we're gonna listen to some fucking math rock.
But I promised to go watch some Legend of Korra with my friend.
You don't get to watch Legend of Korra. You don't have friends
No!
anymore.
He wanted
You know
to
what you
stream.
got into when you fucking signed up here for this.
He wants to see. He wants to watch the third season. It's the best season of Korra, which is like otherwise pretty fucking mediocre.
Then why is
show.
it called the turd season?
No.
All right. You want me to explain math rock to you right now? Are you ready?
Yes.
No.
All right. So you know how prog metal tends to have like people with like 8-string guitars and like a ton of fucking distortion and like really heavy sounds?
Yeah.
Math rock is literally the exact same kind of music. Just play it on a 6-string guitar. Only have one drummer, one bassist, and one guitarist. Occasionally 2 guitarists. And just play it through clean channels instead. Just make music that sounds like good vibes. Every single math rock song has like an unintentional purpose of just having the cleanest vibes ever.
Cool. I'm almost done
And that's
my.
why I like it. Because if
Yeah,
I
I'm
want to
almost-
listen to something mad, I'm gonna go listen to punk because punk does it better.
Yeah. I gotta resize the canvas for my guy because he's way too big and I can't zoom out on this version of Paint.
Are you still working on your fucking...
You'll see how great it is once it's done.
It's gonna be like some actual pixel art amazing shit.
No, it's just a really shitty MS Paint drawing. But it's pretty funny. It's alright. This really is the worst episode.
Did somebody
Simple, silly-
delete? Did somebody delete the PLAP podcasts? Oh wait, no, they're in members only.
Yeah.
This is an amazing episode of the podcast. I don't know what you're talking about. We should just never plan anything anymore.
It'll be like the real PCP. That's why nobody listens to him.
Hey, that
Got
was
'em.
uncalled for.
Alright, and that's good too. Mine actually has drawings in it. Give me a sec. Pictures. Open. I gotta move it over. Ah, fuck, it's too big.
Just wait until PLAP gets big, and then we're gonna proceed to not listen. We're not gonna do the podcast anymore. We're gonna start a gaming channel.
Yeah, it'll be great. And we'll get like Rob Schneider in here or something.
Who the fuck is Rob Schneider?
A carrot.
Hello, I'm
What
back.
Yeah!
I didn't even know he left. Who the fuck is Rob Schneider? Hold on.
Rob Schneider is the dude that does the joke in Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider likes to play
Rob
a carrot.
Schneider,
Yeah, that's the fucking what's the fucking animation show? Fuck, South Park. Yeah, Rob Schneider. Deb.
I'm literally looking at Rob Schneider, and I'm not seeing anything important about him. It's like, oh, he was in a couple movies.
He likes
that I
to. He
don't
likes
care
to like.
about.
He's like usually in a really bad like comedy movies where he'll plays like absurd characters, and all of them are really bad.
Yeah, he's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The best
apparently
thing-
he's the father of L. King. Okay.
Yep. He was
She's
in
like-
Grown Ups too.
Oh damn, I never saw that movie.
Oh man. This whole podcast dedicated to just Grown Ups 2 over and over again.
Is there actually?
Yeah. Yeah, they watched it every week for a year.
Why though?
I don't even know anymore.
Why would you watch like Grown Ups 2 every week for an entire year? I don't know. Why the fuck would you play League of Legends for 3 years every day? I don't know.
Why the fuck? You know, I say that and then I keep buying plastic model kits.
I mean, they're kind of fun to build. I got a Pac-Man one the other day.
Yeah. You know.
Did you guys see? Hold on. Did you guys see the Supreme Gundam?
No. What makes it so supreme?
It's literally Supreme branded Gundams.
Oh my god. You mean the
Looking
brand Supreme?
Yeah, look in voice chat or voice text.
Oh. Well.
This is something you can actually buy right now.
That's an official product?
Yeah.
That's amazing. What the fuck?
So I'll get one that's not so like weirdly cropped, but here's my thumbnail.
Yo.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who is that?
It's Dilbert.
No, I'm talking about the guy Dilbert is about to murder.
Is that you, GP? Is that your character?
No. Well, okay, it's based on this really, really stupid looking photo of me that my brother just keeps like spamming everywhere. Yeah.
Alright, I think we're using deaths.
You know what, DP? You should really like share more of your art because it's really good.
Yeah, yeah, I've got all the other stuff on my thing, but I'll upload some later.
Like this is like political Twitter comic tier art, which means it's like shit post good.
Yeah.
But it's actually good, like, you know, because like holy fuck, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Alright, now that we've got all 3 submissions for the art contest, would you say it's time to end this hell?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't remember how to kick Craig out.
I think you just yell at him until he leaves.
Yeah, you know, try it out.
Get out of here, Craig. Go.
Craig, fuck off!
Shoot!